Yes?
Russell, we can't wait for the password anymore. Do you have it?
I know I'm close. Just give me 5 minutes.
Our window of time is closing. We haven't got 5 minutes. Just hurry. If you take any longer, we'll have to give it a shot on our own.
Hi, Evie. Any news on the picture scan?
I can't find any patterns. I am limited by the hardware.
Yeah. Point taken.
However, I was able to reconstruct the recurring dream I mentioned before. It seems to have started about 30 days before her death, with strongly repeating patterns. It is available on the control panel.
Good. Thanks.
I am having trouble reconstructing time and perspective in this dream.
How bad is it?
I should be able to reconstruct all the events eventually, but their continuity and the different dream perspectives are impossible. Please expect a few errors in continuity and perspective. %8 of dream reconstructed.
This dream reconstruction is really something special, Evie.
As it is a dream, there are no filters for physical accuracy. Therefore,
I know. It's easier to grasp the aesthetics of the imagination than the visual truth of memories.
precisely, 16% of dream reconstructed.
Seems like a perspective error. It must match from somewhere. Evie, try to reconstruct perspective from this angle at the current time of the dream.
20% of dream reconstructed. Processing. In case there are errors, I can attempt to reconstruct from a different perspective.
Okay. I'll tell you if there's a time and viewing angle that seems like a better option.
Processing. In case there are errors, I can attempt to reconstruct from a different perspective.
Okay. I'll tell you if there's a time and viewing angle that seems like a better option.
Processing. In case there are errors, I can attempt to reconstruct from a different perspective.
Okay. I'll tell you if there's a time and viewing angle that seems like a better option.
Processing. In case there are errors, I can attempt to reconstruct from a different perspective.
Okay. I'll tell you if there's a time and viewing angle that seems like a better option. Please try to fix this perspective to the dream.
27% of dream reconstructed.
Could that be Joanna and Martha?
Of dream reconstructed.
So that's the end of the dream. Hopefully there's information about what caused it. Dog. As far as I know, Joanna didn't have a dog in her apartment. Someone else's, perhaps. A cabin, maybe. Like my servers. This water must represent something. Water is usually a powerful subjective concept, but I'm sure it's no coincidence. There's steam coming out of that pipe. I should get closer. deeper layer of the dream? Look at this. There are elements from her childhood. Could they be a deeper layer of the dream? A new name in the puzzle. Richard. Can you find something on him, Evie?
Searching.
Richard and these childhood elements, could they both be the catalyst for the dream?
There are hundreds of Richards that could be connected to Joanna somehow. 29 of GoAT's current employees alone, and that is only from people that have their profiles public.
Okay. Keep searching while I ask around. Looks like there's two layers behind the catalyst of the dream. One is buried below with her childhood, and then there's this Richard. Hello?
Mr. Russell, hi. My name is David. I'm calling on behalf of Marie Hsu.
Marie Hsu? From GoAT?
That's right, the CEO.
Oh,
Miss Hsu would like to speak to you in person, Mr. Russell, at GoAT today, if possible.
meet with me. Why?
She'd probably like to tell you herself, sir.
Oh, okay. I'll be there.
Good. I will let Miss Hsu know of your answer. Directions will be sent to your phone, including a pass to our guest parking lot. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Bye. They're waiting for me at GoAT. My car's like a unicorn in here. Nice cars. They must be running an independent research project. Hello?
Mr. Russell, this is Marie. A pleasure to speak to you.
Oh, Miss Chu. The pleasure's all mine.
I was notified of your arrival. I hope you had no trouble getting in.
No, none at all.
I'm very sorry for the short notice. And thank you for accepting our invitation.
I'm happy to be here.
Good. There's a lot to talk about. Listen, I'm on my way down. Please meet me on the middle bridge.
Sure. So, how do I get there?
Please take the orange wing. The elevator on the right. Jess, please help him to the bridge.
Of course.
Jess here will open the elevator and get you to the right floor. I'm coming down now. Meet you there.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. Bye.
Not very crowded, but okay for a Sunday. Not very crowded, but okay for a Sunday. Not very crowded, but okay for a Sunday. being repaired by a robot.
Mr. Russell, we finally meet. I appreciate you coming on such short notice.
Miss Chu?
You seem surprised.
Sorry, I didn't know you,
That I spoke without moving my lips?
Yeah.
Well, thanks to the amazing scientists in here, I can. And just by thinking. I'm playing with these voices, but they're all still a bit off. My voice was more nerdy. This one feels wiser. And more empowered somehow. I guess we need to have some of our AIs learn more types of people. It's interesting, though. After all this CEO business, most people in our field have seen me talking somewhere. I guess that means you are really immersed in your own research. I like that.
I guess I am.
Indeed. It took some time to reach you. You seem to be off the radar. If it weren't for the echoes of your research in the science community, I would have thought you were a ghost. At least by today's social network standards.
Probably not a coincidence. It's too easy to get distracted these days.
Indeed it is. I actually find a lot of that in here. The need to focus. Everybody is building something. They have a goal that is beyond traditional ambitions. It's a beautiful thing to be a part of. Please, follow me. You see, Mr. Russell, any good we're trying to do here is in danger. If you look through these windows, you'll see the substance of what the future will be made of. Automated farming, clean energy development, bold advancements in medicine. And here is our latest and most ambitious project. The first prototype of large-scale, AI-designed automated construction. Many local uses, but useful in other worlds as well. But these are delicate times. Every step we take is a war we must fight against ignorance, mediocrity, fear. We need all the help we can take. Building a good future is 25% human ingenuity, and the rest is all politics. You see, Mr. Russell, someone like you could help us in this fight, both on a political and scientific front. 1 second, Mr. Russell. Yes. Can't it wait a few minutes? Okay. Hold the call. I'll be there. You'll have to forgive me, Mr. Russell. Even Sundays I have urgent calls. Please meet me on the executive level. I should be ready in a few minutes. Jonas at reception will send you the right way.
Hi, please put your hand on the glass so we can give you clearance. You're good to go. You can use elevator A.
No idea what's behind these doors.
You can find Miss Marie in her office. You can find Miss Marie in her office.
Mr. Russell, I'm glad you made it up here. Please, close the door for me. I hope you had time to see a bit of what we're doing here. I wanted you to see it firsthand. There is so much prejudice out there regarding our mission. The best way to break it is to talk face to face, to be open about everything.
There's no better PR than transparency, as long as it's managed well.
I'm glad you understand it. We have to be as open as we can, while still remaining competitive. It's a delicate balance. The market isn't perfect, but we have to make the best of what we have. So yes, we have to manage what is known to the public. Some things need to mature first. I'm sure you of all people understand. And talking about this, let me be blunt. Has the TSB reached you already? I heard they're meddling with academics as well.
Thankfully, not yet.
Oh, that is good to hear. But still, regulations must be a burden, especially on brain scanning and AI development.
Yes. I probably lost a month of work getting everything to comply, but I'm supposedly fully legal now.
Supposedly. I know what you mean. They can always find something.
True. I guess you can never be safe enough.
Exactly. I'm glad we agree here. This is one of the reasons I invited you, Mr. Russell. I admire your research, and you face the same challenges we do, but on a different scale. We think a partnership would be very beneficial.
A partnership? You mean a job? Here at Go AT?
A job? No. A partnership. We're offering a very unique position here. A chance to direct your own projects. Very generous resources. And the power and freedom any smart scientist would ever want. Think of the other benefits. We're a tech company, with no connections to the pharmaceutical industry. I know that you already challenge their status quo in the effectiveness of their drugs. We can protect you from them, and make your research widely known. The benefits of working together are limitless.
And in return?
Two things. One is the sheer value of your expertise in the AI field, and the other is political support. A well-respected academic like you that has always been outside of the corporate world. That is what the public needs to see.
I like the sound of it, but I would need to know the details.
Of course. There'll be time for that. We will follow up with a full proposal. In the meantime, let me say this. Here, you can make a real difference. Great minds like us need to unite and work together. And this is the place where you can achieve anything you set your mind to.
Unless the TSB gets in the way.
Politics is the other part of the equation. The biggest part, probably. When the time comes, everything will come down to ideology. I want you to be on the right side, unless you think the TSB will avoid the upcoming problems by simply putting a lifetime brake on every possible development.
We need a little risk if we're going to progress.
That's the answer I wanted to hear, Mr. Russell. The way I see it, regulation is supposedly what keeps us safe from the dark side of technology. But regulation isn't the problem. The problem is who creates those laws, and why. Given the current state of affairs, I don't trust the government's intentions. The law reacts, and it's always late. I understand they want to get ahead. The stakes are too high. A single mistake could cost the world everything. But they don't seem to be in the prevention business. They just want control. And God knows what they could do with what we create. They have their own agenda. So yes, regulation could be good, on paper. But in my opinion, that is not what's going on here. Besides, politicians, philosophers, intellectuals, they all had their chance. And they left us a world so advanced on one hand, and almost dead on the other. So yes, I don't appreciate them breathing down my neck while we try to fix their mess. Anyway, Mr. Russell, I don't want to keep you here for too long. And of course, you don't have to answer now. But I should tell you that given your opinions, I have no doubt that joining us would be the wise decision.
I appreciate the invitation, Miss Chu, but please give me a few days to think about it.
Of course. There is no rush. We're more than happy to wait for someone like you. David will send you more details. And we should have dinner soon, to discuss everything further. And now, I'm afraid I have to get back to my work. Sadly, the world doesn't really stop getting warmer on Sundays. Thank you for coming, Mr. Russell. Feel free to stay as long as you want. And expect a call soon.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Russell.
This is an Edward Hopper, right?
Indeed. I keep that painting there as a reminder of the problems of that time. How progress also brought loneliness and alienation. He expressed it so beautifully. It's a reminder of what we need to avoid in the next cycle. When technology once again changes the social fabric of the world, we cannot make the same mistake. We must put ourselves first.
I couldn't agree more. Enough blind steps. Joanna.
Yes. A very sad moment for us all. She was an incredible professional and a great woman as well. I wish I had known what was happening in her mind. I guess I was too busy managing everything. What have you heard about her?
I saw something on the news about her. Awful business. I imagine it must have been a terrible blow to everyone here.
Indeed it was. I think she may have been contacted by the TSB. And who knows if they manipulated her. These people will do anything to fulfill their political agenda. Perhaps you can help us investigate things in the future. Find out how she really died.
That looks like Joanna's apartment building. Amazing. Different seeds of the same building, all procedurally generated. Amazing. Different seeds of the same building, all procedurally generated.
Oh, and Mr. Russell, just in case, out of courtesy, we haven't signed NDAs or anything, but given the current situation, I would appreciate it that this offer remain between us, at least for now.
Of course. No worries.
Good. Let's keep it secret. As if it was a password.
Why did she ask for all these files?
I have no idea. She did have access to everything. It's very technical stuff, completely out of her area. It's like super complex. Hard to read even for me, and I'm an engineer.
And the notes on these paragraphs. Singularity? Unethical?
Yeah, I think...
Shh.
Automated building construction with generative design. Supposedly they can adapt to any terrain.
Russell.
Hi, Tom.
Hi. The password didn't work.
Oh, damn. I thought I had it.
And not only that, we put our whole operation at risk. The attempts probably didn't go unnoticed. You know how it is. We can't compete with their infrastructure. You have to be very careful, Russell. There's a lot at stake here.
I know.
You haven't given us a single thing we can use. I thought your subjective approach would be more effective.
It just needs time. Each person is like a small labyrinth. I'm trying to get to the bottom of things.
Well, I really hope you do. We don't want to pull the plug on you.
I'll get right on it.
Do that. And I have a new task for you. Where are you right now?
I'm at GoAT's headquarters.
GoAT? What the fuck are you doing there?
I got invited to meet Marie Chu and met her at GoAT.
Oh. Wow. I wish you could have told me that sooner, but that's great. Did she offer you anything? Asked you anything about the investigation?
Not about the investigation, but she did offer me a job.
Oh. Did you take it?
I told her I'd think about it.
Well, if you get a second chance, take it. We can use this. She obviously knows you have sensitive information. It might mean that I can start another investigation against her.
Another?
Let's just say that Munch, the previous CEO at GoAT, didn't go quietly into the night. Still, thanks for telling me all this, Russell. It's good that we're talking. As I was saying, there's another task for you. I need you to help me find something on the husband, Alex. He was with us at first, but now he's gone dark. Maybe he's afraid of something, or maybe he's just angry. In any case, if you give us some leverage on him, we might get him speaking. I have a feeling he knows more than he told us.
I see.
I'm sending you his address. Don't push him too much, though. And of course, keep us out of it.
I understand.
Okay, Russell. Keep me informed. Don't fail us.
Sure. Bye, Tom. The AI Research Center. From prosthetics to automated farming. That looks like Joanna's apartment building. An entrance to the AI Research Center. Neural implant section. Nice cars. They must be running an independent research project.
Hello?
Hi. Are you Alex?
Yeah, who is it?
I'm Frederick Russell. I'm trying to find out about the reasons behind Joanna's death.
Russell. It almost sounds familiar, but it doesn't. Go away.
Hello?
Hey, listen. I know what may have happened.
She killed herself, all right? I saw the cameras. No one went in the building.
There was somebody with her.
Oh, come on. You people will do anything. It's impossible to get into that building unnoticed, okay? Last warning. Fuck off.
I guess I'll have to stop bothering him for a while. I guess I'll have to stop bothering him for a while.